So this weekend in the Championship, at the top, if Norwich win and Watford lose, Norwich will be champions. Watford will be promoted if they win, period. They will also be promoted if they draw and Bournemouth and Brentford draw. Okay. The worst case scenario for Watford is a Brentford win and a Watford defeat. Then Brentford would play again before Watford play, the game in hand against Rotherham. And then the next game is Watford versus Brentford. So that is the doomsday scenario for Watford. They lose to Millwall. Brentford beat Bournemouth and Rotherham in the game in hand. Then it's a head-to-head. And if Brentford were to win that, and I know we're in the realms of the improbable here, it would go to 84 and 85 points. I have to read all these permutations out. If I hadn't last year, remember Forest and Swansea, where I'm writing them down thinking that's never going to happen. And it did. So I'm going to read them all out. Right, Bournemouth in third with an inferior goal difference. Bournemouth can only really catch Watford by winning their last three and Watford losing their last three. One more point for Bournemouth guarantees the playoffs. Swansea, automatic is almost impossible with the goal difference. They'd need 3 wins themselves, 3 defeats for Watford, and a 14-goal swing in their favour. 2 more points for Swansea to shore up the playoffs. Brentford, to get automatic, we've just laid it out. They essentially need 4 wins out of 4, and for Watford to only score 1 point in any of the other 3 games, not the one against Brentford. Barnsley, well, they can't catch Watford, but they need 4 points as things stand to guarantee the playoffs. Reading can still make the playoffs. However, 2 points for Swansea, and Swansea are gone. 3 points for Brentford, Brentford are gone. 4 points for Barnsley, and it's all done. Reading cannot catch them. They just need to win and see what happens. Reading down at the bottom this weekend. Wycombe need to match Derby's result or they are down. Ideally, though, looking at the goal difference, they need to better Derby's result this weekend. Sheffield Wednesday, if Derby win, then Wednesday need at least a point or they are down. So both Wycombe and Wednesday could go at the weekend with a Derby win and undesirable results in their games. Rotherham, complete wild card still, huge upside with 5 to play. And they will still have a game in hand on everybody other than Luton, who are irrelevant because they're halfway up the table, after round 45. So unless the gap is 7 points at the end of round 45, Rotherham are still in it mathematically. Are you keeping up? Derby could finish off Wednesday and Wycombe in the next game. Preferable results will do that. They cannot shake off Rotherham for another game or probably 2 at least if results go their way. Huddersfield can still be caught by Wednesday and Rotherham, but not by Wycombe. Birmingham and upwards are only concerned with Rotherham. Stoke and upwards are already mathematically safe. Does that all make sense? That is the state of play going into round 44 this weekend.